I've just made my most controversial decision as Man United boss by selling both our strikers, Højlund and Xerxes. Now, you guys might think I'm losing my mind, but the truth is both Højlund and Xerxes never lived up to their expectations. And don't forget, the board want us to win the Premier League this season. To do that, Manchester United need a star number 9, someone who can score goals for fun, and we are in the January transfer window with a couple of weeks left. Also, we've got 200 million in the bank. It's time for Manchester United to sign a world-class striker. If we get this signing right, we could help Manchester United win their first Premier League since 2013. Here we go, boys. Back again with the Man United career mode, and I cannot believe we sold both our strikers in the last one. I think it was long overdue. You guys have seen Højlund and Xerxes finishing. They were just not up to the mark. For now, we've pretty much got Frank Meyer as the only striker at the club, and he's decent. Scored against Man City, if you guys remember. But we need a superstar. And you guys know we've had a few players in our shortlist, all different kind of players. From a young future superstar in Hendrik to a more experienced Paulo Dybala, who can be more than a striker. Then we've got Lautaro Martinez, a World Cup winner. Victor Gyökeres as well. Again, one of the most overpowered players on FC 25. And of course, if we just want to go big, getting the world's best player, Kylian Mbappe could be the play too. Honestly, this decision is so tough. Logic says Mbappe. We've got the money. He fits in perfectly. But then, does it make sense? Why would Mbappe leave Real Madrid for Manchester United? Transfers between these two clubs usually happen only the other way around, or when Real Madrid just wants to ship their finished players like Casemiro and Varane. And to be honest, I don't even think we can afford Mbappe. Look at this. His market value, 165.5 million. We're going to actually have to go way over 200 million to sign him. But I think it's still possible with maybe a swap deal. And you know what? This decision is so freaking tough. But I think I've narrowed it down to a couple of strikers that I want. Not Hendrik, because I think we need quality from day one, because we're going for the Premier League this season. Again, Dybala too, maybe a bit old. I don't think it might work. Lautaro Martinez, if you look at his pace at just 81, compared to Gyökeres at 90 and Mbappe at 97, I'm going to remove him out of contention too. So, it finally comes down to two 27-year-old footballers, Victor Gyökeres, a player who not many people have even heard of, and of course, the world's best player, Kylian Mbappe. Now, since this is your career mode as much as it's mine, I wanted you guys to make this decision. And that's why I ran a poll in the community tab, and I actually can't believe it. Gyökeres won the vote by 72%, and over 50,000 of you guys voted too. Sign Gyökeres, because last time when Manchester United signed someone who was a Sporting player, he became one of the best. That's true. Now, I know in this series Gyökeres plays for Roma, but in real life, he's a Sporting player. Last time it was Ronaldo who Manchester United signed, and you look at Gyökeres' stats, 5-star weak foot, the pace, the shooting, even the dribbling for someone who's 6'2" is there, the physicality. I think you guys are right. I mean, you guys have made the decision. No Kylian Mbappe for Manchester United. It's going to be Victor Gyökeres. I'm hoping this pays off. We need it to. First, let's see how much this is going to end up costing us. I do think we should have enough money for this. I think 70 million could get this deal over the line. Well, about 73.6, but I reckon we can get it for 70. Come on, Roma. You've literally just signed him. Take a small profit and let me have Gyökeres. There you go. His salary demands seem to be reasonable as well, which we're going to accept. And so after 20 years, we've got a Sporting player joining Manchester United. Will Gyökeres live up to the Cristiano Ronaldo hype? Well, we need him to, because this season we're gunning for the Premier League. We're still alive in the Champions League. We need Victor Gyökeres to score goals from day one. There he is, boys. Gyökeres in the starting 11. Let's see what's his best player role. Advanced forward. Okay, that can work for us. But I am going to put Gyökeres on a Poacher Plus development plan, because that's apparently the best player role for a forward, and it should boost up his stats pretty quick. Also, his stats are so freaking good. I mean, look at that physicality. He's like the Swedish Haaland. And here we go, boys. It's time for Victor Gyökeres' debut. It is the Premier League too, so we need him to hit the ground running from minute 1. And I really hope he can adapt to S2G ball, because of course that's the system we're playing with right now. I'm already trying to whip balls into Gyökeres. Oh, Gyökeres has made a really nice run. Massive chance. And first goal for Manchester United on his debut. That's why we signed him. The movement there was spot on, and the finish as well. We just need him to keep doing that. We also need Gyökeres to link up well well with his teammates. And so far goes down, earns us a free kick. This is definitely Cole Palmer territory. If Palmer can call this one in, oh, it would be absolutely beautiful. But it's the wall. Kobbie Mainoo sees Gyökeres releasing it for Cole Palmer. Finding that space, and of course he gets the finish. Palmer settles the game for us. But don't forget, it was a Gyökeres assist. Bro, he even won man of the match on his debut. I'm not kidding. So far, he's like the best striker I've used on FC25, which isn't really much because the other strikers I've used are like Højlund and Xerxes and young Frank Meyer. We've got Champions League next. Perfect time to see more from Gyökeres. Oh no, we've been opened up here. Champions League. Diogo Costa does the job. Diogo Costa is such an upgrade over Onana. It's actually crazy. After a long time, I'm also playing Ugarte because he actually fits the CDM role quite well. And right now we're getting the ball for Garnacho, who squares it for Gyökeres. It's another goal for our number 9. This one, though, can't give him much credit. It was all Garnacho's unselfishness. And that lovely ball from Bruno. Fede Valverde, and he's got space to shoot. And I've been waiting to see Fede Valverde score a power shot like that. Unbelievable. That's another win for us in the Champions League. And would you look at that? In the league phases of the Champions League, we are 3rd in the group. I'm not kidding. We could pip Real Madrid and get that top spot if they have an off game. Wouldn't that be a statement that Manchester United are back on the big stage in Europe? And we just got to beat Galatasaray for it. Also, look at that, boys. Gyökeres already up to an 86. Bro, I'm telling you, this guy is something special. I'm so glad you guys voted for him because we've used Mbappe so much. We know what he does. He's reliable. But Gyökeres might become a cult hero at this rate on the channel. But hey, it's still early days. We still need to see more from Gyökeres. There he gets the ball in a good position. I'm trying to take one from distance. Maybe that's something that's not his strength. Oh, that is so unlucky that the ball just fell to Paris. I mean, fair enough. Galatasaray score. I guess first real test for Gyökeres if he can carry us in a game and get us back into it. Balde setting this one up for Gyökeres. It falls for Palmer, but he just tapped it to the goalkeeper. Oh, I see space for Gyökeres, who has kept himself onside. Left foot, but he drags it wide. Come on now, that's not what we need from you. Ooh, it's been a stinker from Cole Palmer in the first half. This is why the Champions League is just a completely different level. So much pressure, and it's so tough to deal with. Is the Gyökeres party about to end? Because it's Mauro Icardi who's been the star tonight. We're going to have to show real character if we want to come back in this game. And Gyökeres, I think he's made the perfect run. He's going to square it for Garnacho. That was the right thing to do. Gyökeres showing he can even be a team player. That's a big goal for us. Oh, and Gyökeres has made another really good run late on in this game. Can he finish? Of course he can. He's won us the game in the 90th minute with a goal and an assist. I literally can't believe the start to his Man United career has just been a dream. But wait, what? We end up finishing 5th? I guess it's because PSG and Man City scored more goals than us, but I'm sure if we had Gyökeres from the start, that wouldn't be the case. But hey, finishing in the top 8 means that we don't have to play in the playoffs, and I think that's going to be good. A bit of rest for us. We'll be back in the round of 16, and until then, we've got a title race to focus on where Spurs are currently leading by a couple of points. But first, guys, it's deadline day, and I gotta say, Galatasaray did give us a bit of a scare. That's got me thinking, do we need improvements? Now, I've been reading your comments. You guys have been telling me a new CDM, but the thing is, I love Kobbie Mainoo. He's just got that passion in him. He's everywhere on the pitch with his pace, his stamina. I want to win the Premier League and the Champions League with Kobbie Mainoo as one of the stars. So, yup, I'm not signing a new CDM. In fact, I finally feel one with the team. S2G ball is finally working after its 6th attempt. But yep, we've got the tactics spot on, the player roles, and everything is just working. And so, yes, we're skipping through deadline day. This is the Man United team I'm trusting, and I'm hoping it can deliver us the Premier League title. Up against Newcastle next, and we gotta keep winning to put pressure on Spurs. Oh, Garnacho, I think, has just about kept himself on there. Looking for passing options. Finds Cole Palmer. Can he get it onto his left? Nope. Shoots, but it's saved. Oh, but Garnacho. Oh, how has he managed to find the back of the net? That had shades of Cristiano Ronaldo. Fede Valverde finding Gyökeres' 1v1, and he does not miss. I've just got complete faith in Gyökeres finishing these kind of chances. And with that, we get the result against Newcastle. And let's go, boys. We're actually top of the Premier League now. 52 points. Spurs are a point behind us. And actually, even Liverpool are in this title race. Arsenal aren't that far off. Things could get interesting, especially since our next game is against Spurs. But it's in the FA Cup, actually. But you know what? We've genuinely got a chance to win a treble this season because we're alive in all competitions. I'm going to take the FA FA Cup seriously. Saying that, though, we are going to rotate the squad massively, but I trust the likes of Frank Mayer, Amad Diallo to come through. And also, boys, this could give us a good idea of how good Spurs are, because we're in a title fight against them. Oh, they've opened us up with Dominic Solanke, but Diogo Costa. That was brilliant. It's been a while since we've seen Marcus Rashford, because Garnacho has really just taken up his spot. Although he can help create a goal here. We've got Bruno Fernández looking for options. Looks for Rashford. He has put it off the post. Well, he was offside anyways. Oh, this time, though, Rashford has kept himself onside. Goes for goal, but where's he putting that? Marcus Rashford has found a bit of space. Power shot, and we needed that. Okay, let's not immediately concede right after taking the lead, please. We're defending well. Oh my days, we aren't. Jenny Oro goes sliding in. Is that a pen? No, it isn't. It's actually brilliant defending. Bruno Fernández finding a bit of space. What a save from Vicario. Frank Mayer now looking to get a goal that could really kill this game off. And Frank Mayer, FA Cup, he's the one to knock Spurs out. Honestly, this was so impressive, man. With our second team, we've knocked out our title rival Spurs through to the next round. Next round, we got lucky with the draw, Cardiff, and we made light work of them. FA Cup, we're in the quarterfinals now against Leeds. Bro, we're the favorites to win this tournament apart from Chelsea. I don't think anybody can stop us. Premier League 2 right now, after 27 games, we're top of the league. Champions League 2 in the round of 16. The draw has been made. It's Galatasaray. I'm not kidding. If we continue on this path, we could win Man United their first treble since 1999. Oh, Galatasaray is going to be tricky, though. We really struggled to beat them in the last game we played. But we've got Victor Gyökeres back in the team for this one. I really want a strong result in the first leg itself. Let's show that Manchester United are back contending for the Champions League. Going for the ball for Gyökeres, who controls that one so well. He's got the strength too. And what a finish. How does he do this all the time? You play a long ball into him. He will control it. He'll push off the defender. And he'll score too. Is that Bruno Fernández down with an injury? Oh, no. No, no, no. The midfield is one position where we're lacking squad depth. The only backup midfielder we've got is Ugarte. How are we in this situation? I guess we'll play Kobe Mainoo a bit further up. Change his role to like a box-to-box. But I'm just really hoping this isn't a serious injury, because if it is, it could ruin our season. Because, guys, literally, we don't have more midfield options here. As Gyökeres again controls the ball and scores too. This guy is making the Champions League look easy. But I can't even celebrate these goals because I'm just so worried about that Bruno injury. Cole Palmer now with a bit of space. Oh, it falls cleanly for Garnacho, and he should have scored that. Could have ended the tie right there. And that's full time. We get a solid 2-0 win. Puts us in a great position to qualify. But right now, I couldn't care less. The only thing I'm worried about is what's up with Bruno. And yup, we have confirmation. Bruno Fernández is injured and is unavailable. But for how long? There's Bruno and broken elbow. I'm just glad it's not an ACL. He's going to be out for 2 months, which means he'll miss the entire month of March. Should be back by the end of April. Now that's good news, because I think if we make it to the Champions League semis, he'll be there. But he's gonna miss a whole chunk of Premier League games that could end up being title deciding. While Bruno Fernández is out, I think we'll need to adjust S2G ball, because we just don't have enough midfielders. I can play Ugarte there, but I don't think it works. Maybe Mainoo as sentiment, Ugarte CDM, but then we've got literally no squad depth. I mean, we have Christian Eriksen, but he's got 43 pace. I am not even kidding. Oh, there is another option. Free agents. Could there be any semi-decent players that we can sign that can fill in for now? Guys, I checked through a whole bunch of free agents. That's not going to be option. Nobody decent. And guys, I have figured out the solution. It's a new version of S2G ball. Now I know this is the 7th time I'm adapting my tactics. But hey, this time it's because of an injury. And yup, guys, Cole Palmer in that cam position as a shadow striker. I see this is the only way we can make things work. We can have Amad Diallo on the right or even Rashford. This way we've got everyone playing in a good position. We've got more squad depth too. Until Bruno's back, I think this is the only way. Might get the best out of Cole Palmer too. But first though, let's test out this setup to see if it actually works. We're playing in the Premier League against West Ham. Defensively, it could cause us more problems because Bruno used to help out quite a bit, and I don't think Palmer will. Guess that's more running for the likes of Fede Valverde. But it could mean Cole Palmer can do that. A lovely ball for Gyökeres. I mean, come on. Should have scored that header. Amad Diallo, it could be his big break as well as he looks for Gyökeres. Back inside for Garnacho. Shoots, and how is that saved? Oh no, we've been opened up here, and West Ham have scored, but I think Somerville's offside. Diallo, though, looking for Gyökeres, who controlled that really nicely, and there's the finish. You just cannot stop this guy. Any tactical system, he scores goals. Cole Palmer needs a passing option. It comes with Gyökeres on his left foot. He just scores from everywhere. And there's the win against West Ham. But I don't know if it's my tactic working or Gyökeres just balling out, because it seems like every game he's winning man of the match. We've now got Galatasaray next in the round of 16. I'm going to rotate the squad quite a bit. Give Frank Mir a chance, because all we need to go through is like one goal. And the faster we can get that goal, the better it is. Cole Palmer off the post and in. I guess through we go to the quarterfinals. Nah, man, this team is just on a roll. We've also knocked out Leeds United in the FA Cup. Bro, I'm out here winning Manager of the Month awards. We're top of the Premier League right now. Just 8 games to go. FA Cup semi-finals too. And in the Champions League, we've drawn Man City. Okay, it's the business end of the season. But I'm finally feeling super confident. Even though Bruno's injured, we've got all our tactics spot on. Next episode, we could end up winning United's first treble since 1999. We could bring them back to their glory days. Click here to continue watching.